morning, everyone. Let's be honest, who doesn't like looking good? Whether it's a new lipstick, a trendy skirt, we love following the latest fashion trends. And with social media booming, what we wear has become more than just clothes. It's a status symbol. But here's the real question: what happens after the trend is gone? So, in this presentation, we'll dive into the critical challenges that is faced by the fashion industry, for example, as it is mentioned here, such as the oversupply, environmental impact, and the urgent necessity for sustainable practices. Okay, so now let's talk about the problem. The fashion industry has a dark side, and it's not just about the fast trends. Let's talk about the overall supply and garment destruction. Every year, between 80 to 150 billion garments are produced. But guess what? 10% to 40% of them go unsold. That's up to 60 billion excess pieces of clothing every single year. The Guardian warns there's likely to be a huge public backlash when people understand how much product is not sold. And it's kept worse. Headlines like this aren't uncommon. Indian slave children found making low cost clothes declined for gap. And when we point out at big brands, we also need to reflect on our own spending habits. So now let's understand the environmental impact of fast fashion. So for making just one cotton shirt, it uses 2700 liters of water. That's what one person drinks in 2.5 years. Textile waste, a staggering 92 million tons per year. Microplastics from clothing make up 35% of what ends up in our oceans, and 1.2 billion tons of CO2 emissions just from fashion. Even Shein, one of the biggest fashion brands, admitted to a 13.7% increase in emissions just from transporting goods in 2024. Let's talk about innovation solutions for sustainable fashion practices. First, it is mentioned here production thresholds. Companies should limit production based on sales prediction to avoid excess inventory and waste. Second, on-demand production. Manufacture clothes only when they are forecasted to sell, thus significantly reducing textile waste. Third, trend prediction models. Develop models to accurately anticipate fashion trends, align products accordingly, ensuring relevance and demand. Fourth, clothing rental services. Now, introduce rental options for customers paired with maintenance and repair services to extend the life cycle of clothing. Last but not the least, sustainability education. Educate customers on the impact of fashion choices and promote responsibility in purchasing decisions. Here's our solution. It's time we do fashion differently. So here's what we propose. No mass production unless predictive models forecast sales. We'll build a system where clothes are only made when the data says they will sell. This demand responsive model reduces waste, markdowns, and environmental damage. This is written. Subscription model. Consumers subscribe to items rather than owning them outright. Extended product life. Retailers maintain, repair, and rotate items for longevity. Consumer engagement encourages sustainable habits among consumers through innovative solutions. Affordable fashion, access to high quality clothing. Environmental impact, reducing waste through shared use of clothing and goods. So here's our initiatives. First, AI powered trend prediction. Forecast trends before they go viral. Only produce what's predicted to sell. Second, clothing rental service. Want to wear it once? Rent it. Torn something? Pay a repair fee. We'll fix this and reuse it. Third, eco-buy subscription. Like Netflix but for clothes. Fourth, sustainable packaging, microwave, and paper packaging for e-commerce delivery aligned with Walmart's eco goals. So, what do you need extra? Let's transform fashion together. Our model helps reducing environmental damage, provide affordable clothing access, extend product life cycles, and encourage responsible shopping behavior. At the Divaas, we believe retail should serve purposes, not just profit. Let's redefine fashion, let's make it sustainable, ethical, and responsible. Let's come together to create a movement that champions that not only style but also sustainability and inclusivity. Your involvement is so crucial in making this vision a reality. Thank you all.